Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been so MIA on YouTube, but I am back, and I'm back with a very glowy summery makeup look for you guys. Well, to be fucking honest, you can use it all year round. We'll wear it all year round. So here I am just using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I just kind of used this to stencil out my brow. If you hear a baby in the background, that's my child. He's just here keeping me company. But yeah, here I am just filling in this brow, and then I just used the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and this is just to make my brows look a lot more fuller and thicker and give colour as well. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And I'm just using a MAC 208 brush. It's an angle brush, and I just kind of use it to fill in the brows. I use the end of the Brow Wiz, which has a spoolie on it, and I just use that to brush out the brows. This helps kind of spread the product out evenly on the brows. I recommend everyone doing this, by the way. But yeah, so here I am just doing the other brows, making sure they look like sisters and not bloody best friends. Just to let you guys know, I love Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. It's my only brow product. Like, I always use this for my brows. But yeah, and then I just use the Kevin Aqua Essential Skin Enhancer, and the colour or the shade is XOXO, and yes, goddamn, I know it is so light for me. Like, I always get told this on Instagram and stuff, but honestly, it is because I use it to carve out my brows, to make my arch appear a lot more higher, and you know, a lighter shade would do that. And I also use it to cancel out the darkness on my eyelid. I don't make this to make myself look lighter, but yeah. And I only apply it on my arch, my brows and my eyelid anyways. So here I am just evenly spreading out the product with a MAC, I think it's called 195 brush. It's a concealer brush, but I'm just using it to pat in the product. And then I'm just buffing out the product as well, making sure that there's no fine lines or streaks or anything there. Just making that it's all even and stuff before I apply my shadows. And then here I am just using the Makeup Geek Creme Brulee shadow, and this just kind of is going to help set that concealer in place and bring back some life to my eyelid. By life I mean some colour, because obviously that is a very light concealer. Yeah. And then I just go in with the MAC Moon Eye Skin Finishing Give Me Sun, and I use this as a transition shade. This is just, I just use this on the days I'm not wearing much shadow. Then I'm just here using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, don't fucking correct me, but yeah. I just use the shade Golden Ochre and Primavera. So here I am just using Smashbox Photo Finish Primer mixed with the Benefit Professional as well. And then I just use that Girl from Benefit just as another primer, really. Just being extra, I think I am. I don't know. But yeah, and then I use Girl Meets Pearl Illuminator. Okay, that's my son. I just use this underneath my foundation to give me that glow, basically. Then I just go in with my NARS Skin Radiance, well, Matte Radiant Skin Tint, I think it's called. And then in Cuba, and then I use the Becca Aqua Luminous Foundation in Tan. This foundation was so bloody hard to get out, but eventually I did it. And then I just apply a few dots of the NARS Cuba. NARS Cuba is darker, so yeah, just mix them both together. My forehead is tan because I've been so flipping stupid recently. I haven't been wearing makeup, so I've been going out and I've been forgetting to apply SPF, and obviously the sun's been bloody hitting my forehead a lot more, so it's a bit more tan than usual, but it all blends out in the end, so it's all right. So here I am just buffing it all out with a Zoeva buffer brush. I'm not sure what the number is, but I'll apply, so not apply, so I'll write it all down in the description box below for you guys. But yeah, and then I just use my beauty blender to blend that all out. My beauty blender is wet, but yeah, so this is going to help me take away all that streak that the foundation brush left on my face. yeah. Then I use my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW35, I believe, yeah. And I just kind of use this to help cancel out the darkness in my pigmented areas, which are underneath my eyes and around my mouth. This is just gonna help take, like, you know, sometimes when you apply a light concealer, you don't want it to be grey, so it'll just help kind of, yeah, blend that all out basically. Just buffing it all out again. Then I go in with my Anastasia contour kit in medium. This is the cream contour, and then I use my Josie, I think Marin Argan oil, I think that's what it's called, yeah. And I just use it. This is gonna help like blend out the product a lot more, and it's just gonna be a lot more creamier if you apply any sort of oil, to be honest. So I just place all my contour and my highlight how I want it. I don't know what brushes I use, but I think I used all Zoeva brushes here. Then I use my MAC full coverage foundation in NC35 for extra highlight, because girl, you can never go wrong with extra highlight, to be honest. Just be careful how you blend it out, really, yeah. So here I am just applying that MAC NC35 full coverage foundation. This is like the Studio Finish Concealer, but it's just like a bigger version, to be honest. But I just blend all the highlight out with my beauty blender, because I believe that's like the best tool to use to blend out concealer and cream product and whatnot. So blend, 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 blend that shit. Blend, 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 blend. So here I am just blending all that in. And then I'm just making sure my eyebrows on the top are carved out as. So here I am just blending out that concealer that I used to carve out the top of my brow. Just making sure that's all blended in. And I've already kind of baked, and I've baked using the NYX color correcting powder in Banana. And then here I am just using the MAC Mirai Skin Finishing Dark Deepest to bronze my face with, and I also use it as a transition shade for my contour. Just powdering my face and bringing some color back to my face. So that's what I'm doing here basically right now. And I'm just using a beauty blender to that. My beauty blender is damp, by the way. But yeah. And then here I am just using the NYX. It's a highlight palette, pan. It's in the color cream. And I'm just using this to brush off all the baking that I've done with the color correcting powder from NYX. Yeah, so I'm just brushing all that off. And then here I am just using Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear Shadow underneath my eyes to just smoke it out a tiny bit. Then I'm using MAC's blusher in Lovejoy to give me some colour on the cheeks. And I'm just applying this with a Real Techniques blush brush, I think. Then I'm using the NYX contour pan in the shade Toffee. Oh my god, guys, I recently purchased this, and I've had the NYX contour kit, but I haven't really used it. But I love this color Toffee. It's so nice. I'm just contouring my nose, and I'm using the Zoeva brush to contour. Oh, and I used the Morph M510 something brush for my cheeks. I'll let you guys know. So here I am using Primavera again on my inner corners of the eyes, just to give a little bit of an oomph. Then I use Laura Geller Gilded Honey to for my brows and in the inner corners, just for a little, like, yeah, just to give it a lot more glow in that section, if that makes sense. But here I am just using the Becca palette by Jaclyn Hill. I used the shade Amaretto, I don't know, Amaretto for blush, because I felt like Lovejoy wasn't doing it for me. And then I just used Prosecco Pop as my highlight, because that shit's making me glow. So I'm just here using my Anastasia Glow Kit in that glow, and I'm using the shades Bubbly and Dripping in Gold to give me that extra glow. Then I just use my MAC mascara, it's the Lip Bullet Form one, I don't know, but yeah, just to apply my lashes before my falsies. And then I use my Lily Ghalichi lashes in the style Diamonds. These are from her luxury collection. I flipping love her lash line, guys. You all know this if you follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, okay? It's Alshama56. I don't know why I just started there, but I did. But yeah, anyways, this is the Pixie Petra Glow Mist. I flipping love this glow mist, guys. You guys should go out and purchase it. It's so amazing. It gives such a nice dewy finish to the skin. I love it so much. But yeah, this is the finished look, guys, and as you can see, I just went from 0 to 100 real quick, if I may say so myself. But yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this video, then give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I know this is my first voiceover, guys, and it's not the best, but too bad. I really don't care. No, I'm joking. Hopefully I'll be able to make a better voiceover for you guys soon in my next tutorial, and it won't be as bad. Anyways, take care, guys.